What's up?
Tommy G, why do you tune in on Bad with another banger reaction video? We got the rise and fall of Tiffany Haddish. Or Haddish, however you say her name, last name. Tommy G video, so you know it's finna be a banger. Every time we react to Tommy G, it's a fun when it's a banger. He got a lot going on every time. So we finna see what this one about. Now, I ain't never seen Tommy G do a video like this, so I was like, hey, we definitely gotta catch it. I guess he finna talk about Shawty right here that we see right here. Now, I have heard about the situation a little bit, but I don't know all the way. Tommy G probably how deep he probably finna go. You know what I mean? Tommy G gonna go deep.
Oh!
Time out. Pause. Take a break. Let's get into it.
Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany Henyard
is around. It is always interesting.
Only one word come to mind, and that's demon.
Oh my Lord.
I've never seen
Possessed
anybody
demon.
work so hard. I'm going to the end with her.
Good to meet you.
So you got one lady calling her a possessed demon. Other lady, I'm going to the end with y'all. That might be. You feel me? That might know. Stop playing. Hey, we finna be here for a doozy. Hold on, we finna be here for a doozy, my nigga.
All right. To you, what is the biggest thing against Tiffany that you would say don't vote for her whatsoever?
Hold on, what you say?
No, you won't whatsoever. All right. To you, what is the
It crazy, I don't even know what he said, and then he got the subtitles right here. Goofy.
biggest thing against Tiffany that you would say don't vote for her whatsoever?
Only gonna give me one. Dang.
No, you won't.
Chicago, rolling around in time.
But you said Keith Freeman.
What is
that?
That's your signature, dude.
That someone used. And I told you that.
So someone
but I got
forged
out
your
of it.
signature.
They did?
He got. Oh, they part two? They part two?
Tiffany Henyard, the super mayor. She's the local politician from Dalton, Illinois, south side of Chicago, that's been causing international headlines about her antics. We did a piece on her about a year ago to this day, and we cooked her. Over 5 million of you tuned in to see the antics and the corruption that were happening in Dalton, Illinois. And I kept in touch with Tiffany. Every now and then I'd kind of tease her on Instagram when I'd be in her town.
Bruh. Do I need to go watch part one, bruh? Like, do I need to watch part one instead, or will this it's probably gonna spoil part one though, ain't it? We're gonna keep, we done came to, we already a minute and 15 in. I'm gonna just stick around and go through it, bro. And then we're gonna go back and watch part one and just piece some other stuff with it, I guess. But let's keep it going though.
Yo, block, Tiffany, what you gonna do about? And she never responded until
He said, I'm on
September
O-Block, Tiffany.
11, 2024. She said, hello, give me a call, which I was surprised to hear because we didn't make the friendliest peace about it. I called her and texted her, and it took until November to get on a phone call with her.
I think one of the important pieces will just be us getting to sit down, clearing the air, talking about, you know, you can address, like, hey, when you said this in your piece, like, this is where I think it was wrong, and then I can respond to that. And
What makes you want to do this anyway? What's wrong with you? You alright?
because I think you're an interesting person, and I think I like covering one-of-one characters, and I think you're a one-of-one character.
After that, it took until February to book an in-person meeting. But she reached out and said she wanted to tell the story from her point of view and show me what it's like in the life of a super mayor. And that me and the rest of the media that covered her are fake news and that we lied on her name. Is that possible? She tried inviting me to a turkey giveaway, but I said, I don't want to just do PR for you, Tiffany, because I wanted to see for myself in person Tiffany Henyard, the super mayor, the cult of personality that's behind the
Super
international
mayor.
headlines of controversy and chaos. When I spoke to her on the phone, she was adamant that I had done her dirty, that she was actually a hero in the town. At one
gotta
point, she
watch
actually
part one.
compared herself to Jesus Christ.
There's so much out there about the stuff you've done that to just, like, think 100% of it is false. It's hard to believe.
But then they do that to Jesus Christ. So what's the difference with Tiffany?
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
being crucified in the public eye.
So it got me
Yeah, shout out to Trippin'. Shout out to Trippin'. She did definitely just do that right now. She definitely just compared herself to Jesus Christ, which, you feel me? Hey, to each his own, but at the same time, she tripping though. She tripping right now.
Is it possible that she has been totally misrepresented and she is actually the hero the town of Dalton has been looking for, and that she's a servant of the people? Or is it possible that she is the biggest villain the town has ever seen, a pathological liar, and an agent of chaos destroying the city? Last year when we covered her, we brought the receipts. This year when we covered her, we brought even more. A whole lot of them, in fact. We're talking federal indictments on the table here, folks.
Federal indictments?
Let's go to
Oh
Dalton,
my lord.
Illinois, and see what it's really like meeting the super mayor, Tiffany Henyard.
Let's
And
do
for
it
those
then.
that don't remember, let's first recap Tiffany Henyard's insane behavior that we documented on our first piece on her. Remember, folks, she is a mayor of a small South Chicago.
I should have went ahead and reacted to part 1, but now that I'm here and got this far, like I said, I don't want to leave here, but I want to react to part 1, but he finna talk about part 1, so ain't no point, too. Ain't no point. You feel me? For whoever gonna come in, react to part 1, react to part 1. No, ain't no point, bro. He finna talk about it.
Town of 20,000 people and found it necessary to roll around in a convoy of Tahoes with armed security escorting her out of the car like a queen. When she took office in 2022, Dalton had a surplus of $5.6 million and now just over 2 years later is in a deficit of $3.65 million.
Whoa!
In the category of outrageous spender, Tiffany.
Hold on, is they trying to say she stole or she made bad money moves? Like, what are we getting at? She made bad money moves or jail? I don't know. Cause how you go from being 5 up to 3 down? That don't make sense. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Find out though.
A gold medal. Among her expenditures, Tiffany paid the police overtime to protect her, including one officer that logged over 300 hours on a single payroll. She took first-class flights and ate at steakhouses around the country, spent $1 million+ on her own personal ice rink, spent $5,000 just on wigs, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. But now, folks, things are a little different. The walls seem to be closing in around Tiffany. She no longer has her Tahoes. She has to rely on her married boyfriend Kamal to drive her around, and she is under heavy federal investigation, where apparently many of her former allies are beginning to turn informant on her. Today's episode will consist of 2 parts. Part 1 is us spending a day hanging out with Tiffany, and part 2 is us covering Election Day in Dalton against her top rival, Jason House. There's a lot of action here today, folks, so let's dive in.
That boy smooth with
You
it.
smell that? It's election season, folks. We're back, touching down in Dalton, and today's the election that determines whether Tiffany Henyard stays as mayor or someone else wins. We're here, boots on the ground, ready to
It's
rock
the
and
day
roll.
right here.
Get to
So
the
see,
bottom
they
of it.
finna have the
So
election
I'll keep you
today.
posted as the story develops.
Hop on the track too. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I hop on anything.
Thank you. I got a whole lot of Tahoes.
Today we interviewed her
Right,
and
but
she's
it's-
excited. She said she's going to take home the win. I see no competition. So when I come in with a landslide this evening, I'm going to be so great. Y'all can all come to the after party so we can talk about it.
It's election day. What's going through your head?
That's how she feeling. She
We're
cocky
waiting
like
for
that.
us to come in and have a landslide victory. We got tired of the lack of transparency, lack of engagement in the community, disrespect to the community, and first-class trips being done on our taxpayer dime. So we sat down together. I was selected. I'm pleased to be selected from the team, and now it's time.
Just listen to that. Trips are being booked on our tax-paying dollars. Just from that alone, I think it's gonna be a landslide the opposite way. Just from that alone, you feel me? Like, I don't know if her being that cocky maybe she just in her own head and her own world. I don't know.
We changed the narrative of Dalton.
To you, what is the biggest thing against Tiffany that you would say don't vote for her whatsoever?
Don't even win. It really is the image that's been put on our community, because our community is not what's being portrayed in the media. And then we look up and don't have the resources that we really need.
She said that the FBI is
She
not
wanna be out
contacting her
here.
whatsoever. Is that possible?
And it's possible that they haven't contacted you yet, but I also would say the subpoenas led a clear trail on what they're interested in.
WGN Investigates has obtained copies of new subpoenas that show the investigation is widening.
Describe the character of Tiffany Henyard.
only one word come to mind, and that's demon.
Demon.
Possessed.
Possessed.
I am praying
YN.
that tonight the village of Dalton will be victorious in getting rid.
What you call girls? You feel me? You know how you got like YNs. You feel me? You got the hush. Like what you call the females though? Cause some of these females be YN behavior. She is YN behavior. You feel me? YN behavior as a maker. That was going on. And then she looked like she looked kind of young. That's why I said it. She might be older than she look. I don't know. But I said she looked kind of young of age, so she might, you feel me? She just up in the ranks a little bit, got the mayor job. But you feel me though? What you call the girls though when you throw that YN term out?
Of Tiffany Henyard and her goons. They even came to
goons.
my house.
She said she didn't buy the Tahoes and none of the vehicles you purchased.
No, hell no.
Her signature is on the lease.
So she definitely bought the Tahoes.
Yeah, I mean, her signature is all over them. Of course she bought the Tahoes.
Her very brilliant boyfriend Kamal had an explanation though.
It's not even her responsibility. Her responsibility is to be a mayor. You got people that stand next to you that's supposed to be handling the business. By the time
I would love to hear I'm glad we get to hear what he got to say. Cause he might speak with either logic or we're gonna be able to see through the lies a little better than just him speaking to her.
it's used for approval.
This is Kamal, a married man who is also Tiffany's boyfriend, chief advisor, and her full-time driver. And you may be familiar with him as the guy that got into a brawl at Tiffany's town hall meeting.
Brawl just the latest drama for Henyard, who also serves as Dalton mayor and is under investigation by the FBI.
With his prestigious resume of running a car wash / party venue that currently owes over $148,000 in back taxes, Tiffany wisely selected him to be the director of Thornton Township's youth programming with a salary of $108,000.
That still falls on you. You were supposed to train them. You were supposed to watch them. You didn't do that.
She not only knew about it, she told them what type to get.
Is there any chance you think she wins today?
I think we're going to win, and our goal is to win with 82% of the vote.
82%.
She doesn't have a shot in hell.
What are you looking for to happen today?
Change. It is absolutely disgusting
Hey, Saudi.
what's happened in this village over the last 4 years.
Because the people of Dalton, they just deserve better.
Who do you think are her allies? Like, why would someone support her at this point?
She take people and she give them the most they've ever made.
You can take that and make QR code, all the information here.
So I don't want to. But here's the thing. If it's the truth, why are you not going to speak on it? See, that's the thing. If you're really passionate about the truth, I would say it.
We team Tiffany. She's a wonderful mayor.
What do you love about her?
Everything.
You think she's going to win today?
I hope.
Did you guys vote for her the first time around?
He lost all hope. He lost all hope.
Certainly did not.
That ain't
What made you leave her
granddaddy,
campaign?
but
I was
And
more
grandpa.
than just that to Tiffany. I was her daughter's godmother.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you voted against her.
I don't live here in Dalton. I flew in from Florida to be here.
What made
My
you do that?
husband's the ex-police chief.
Lewis?
Collins.
Oh.
Shame on you.
What's your guys' take on Lewis Lacey?
He's a joke. He's a shame.
thought-
He's a disgrace.
Folks, last time I was in Dalton,
Twin?
something happened to me and my team that I thought was wrong. There's a stop you need to make. Last year when I visited Dalton, I tried to find Tiffany for an interview at the local town hall. In doing so, I was absolutely swarmed by Dalton PD, and I had a showdown with Lewis Lacey, the former police chief who is built like a potato.
I know who you are. Get your information.
Built like
Get
a
it right.
potato,
That sounds
nigga.
like
On
a-
me, yeah, dope. No cap.
Have a good day.
Are you going to get your vehicle? I'll get mine, you get yours?
Have a good day.
So today I visited Dalton PD headquarters to look for Lacey to have a friendly conversation. I'm looking for an old friend. Lewis Lacey?
He hasn't been employed with the village since like August.
Is Lewis Lacey here?
Dang.
If you guys find him, let him know that I'm interested in beating his ass, all right? Thank you.
Man,
Lewis
yeah.
Lacey, if you're any type of man,
Tommy G a big
Which I know you're
ass.
not.
Tommy G a big ass troll.
you find me at Tommy G McGee on Instagram, and you take me up on this challenge. Officer Lacey, you want to handle this like a real man? I will pay you a week's salary. Any gym in Illinois or Wisconsin, I'll meet you there, handle it like men. If I lose, I give it to you. If I win, I donate to charity.
He really trying to fight Buddy though. He really trying to hit with 12 though. Like this man Tommy G taking it to the net level. Tommy G funny as hell, bro. On me, I'll watch it though. On me, I'll watch it. Tommy G might get it at rock now, but hey, I'll watch it though. You feel me?
Pretty sure you're gonna keep your little butt in the office if you're not gonna take up a real challenge. I'll expedite this ass whooping straight to you. You tell me where to meet and when, and let's just say
He talking that talk, nigga.
Hey, I stopped by.
Tommy G and YN, nigga.
No, but we told you that.
I know, but I just gotta follow down leads, you know.
Oh, okay.
Are you feeling good, Tiffany? You feeling confident?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit a few places around Dalton. Let's make sure to link up today. This is history in the making.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What do you think about the Tahoe expenditures?
For the I don't know about that.
What do you think about the first class flights?
From the I don't know about that.
You know, personally, what they do, I don't know. I'm just here to support it.
You don't have any opinion on it?
We not here to fight. Yeah, ain't nobody said nothing about fight. I'm just we volunteer. We from Southside Chicago. See, y'all don't even live here.
So why show up today then?
Right, we volunteering.
The question is,
why?
The question is why show up if why not show up?
Are you guys on our payroll?
She had to get supported from the South Side of Chicago.
She got her family from Southside Chicago.
Are you on our payroll?
I'm just here.
You're not getting a dime?
I want to get on your payroll.
But what had you coming all the way from the South Side to
Your
volunteer?
payroll, nigga.
Put me on no camera, bro.
In public, unfortunately, you can't. No, I'm telling you what it is, though.
Stop talking to me, bro. Slap the shit out.
No, you won't.
No violence.
No, you won't.
We are the peacemakers.
You won't do it. I hope 3 piece and a biscuit's not going to be served for lunch, you know what I mean? Excuse me, sorry. I know he didn't say it to me. I don't know who he said it to, but it wasn't to me.
It ain't gonna happen.
10-4, we have a Tiffany Henyard sighting at the Diekman Elementary School, okay? All units report to the area. We'll see you on the scene.
No cap, we just 12 minutes, 30-some seconds in, almost. This video been infested with great
You guys
content.
seen it recently?
It smells good.
Nobody should hate on
So
this
yes
video.
or no for Tiffany? We got news crews, we got the sheriffs, we got more news crews getting the scoop. And Tiffany Henyard is sitting in her car. I don't know if she's playing games on her phone or, I don't know, maybe writing another verse for another song that she's going to record, but we're anxiously waiting. Hey, Tiffany. Good.
What makes you think the next 4 years will be different from the previous 4?
Because we're going to be unity amongst community this time around.
Anything you want to explain to the voters?
Yeah, give me 1 minute. Let me go.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Can we get you going?
Yeah.
Everybody can come in.
Yeah, we're
I
good.
have to get out. Hold on. Don't push me down, please.
Tiffany, let's mic you up for this.
3 weeks earlier, man.
Morning. LBs.
Okay.
Y'all think she finna lie? Y'all think she lying the whole
She
time?
don't do the day-to-day operations.
Since
That's
somebody
why you
put her
have
name on it.
a village administrator and a senior advisor.
But if you're responsible for running the budget of a town, and the budget's going
You're
astray
talking about the
because
person that's allotted the car, right?
Mhm.
So they have to do what? Spend it responsibly, right? Who sees it before she sees it?
the guy that spent it, the accountant, whoever has access,
Bam!
whoever has
Bam!
access to
Bam! Bam! But if the CPA that's set in place, right, does not report it to the lead, the top, how would you ever know? You running a business, right? Like a real business. This is basically a Fortune 500. You know what I'm saying? You running 2 Fortune 500s, and both of them municipal. You get what I'm saying? So when you're doing the hiring, it's not you, it's HR.
So if I get understand it correctly, she's not involved in the hiring and she's not involved in the spending.
How do you involve yourself in something you don't even have a car with?
The government.
130
Hey, y'all.
How's it going?
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
You laughing right there?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
How are you?
Hey guys.
How's it going?
The one, the only Tiffany Henyard.
Finish getting ready.
Finally we meet.
Yeah,
Just getting ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish get ready and I'll be back.
Cool,
But
cool.
They gonna give you a whole layout of everything.
Perfect.
Yep. All right.
First comment I can say off the bat, she has charisma.
Yeah.
Which I'm not surprised by.
Hey, she do know how to. Hey, she faking it. She faking it good.
What's your favorite food?
No cap.
Actually, I love Mexican. Also,
Hey, did you
pasta Italian. So we about to go and talk to residents. Door knock. What we do normally during campaign season, just to show you guys that I
Like to be on W too, though. No cap.
Look who it is. The one that only live. Hey. How you doing, mama? Thank you.
My dudes.
Good to see you. I said, you fine over here, girl. How are you? Good. How you doing? I am well. Tell everybody so the world can understand what it is your super mayor do. She do a whole lot. Okay, she look out for her people. Is she underrated? You know what I'm saying?
I moved from the Chicago area, and in order for us to have festivals or things that we did, it was never in our communities. Since I've been in this township, festivals for every holiday, and I was able to go to the food pantry, and when I looked at my box, I had shrimp, I had chicken, I had a turkey. You know, it was good food. I've never seen anybody work so hard and even after being humiliated. I'm going to the end with her. I'm going to the end.
Why do you think she's so targeted right now?
Look at what y'all doing. Y'all are terrorizing the community. Y'all think y'all terrorizing her, but y'all really terrorizing the community with all the things that y'all doing, all the negative things that y'all throwing out there. Y'all hurting us. So what do I think about the news that's out there? I think a lot of it is false news. I think a lot of it is slander. They hate on her, period.
They hate.
And it's true.
She's been targeted because she's black and she's young and she's female. That's 3 strikes against her.
Some of the people we interviewed last time we were here that were speaking against her were also black and female.
They got on the bandwagon.
If a leader is going on first-class flights, going to steakhouses, how do you feel about that as a taxpayer?
Why is she supposed to fly coach? Why is she supposed to ride a bus or whatever? Why is she not supposed to have more than one security guard?
I think every mayor eats steaks. I think every mayor travels.
I think she's doing exactly what she's entitled to do. She's a supervisor. I think she goes over budget for the community.
I was starting to wonder if I was being North Korea'd by Tiffany. You know, where
She going
everything's
over budget for the
staged and
community.
carefully arranged to give you a reality that they want you to see. What I thought door knocking was canvassing every house on the street to ask their opinion, not just a pre-selected resident that appears to have gotten free stuff from Tiffany. This whole experience had me questioning what was real. Was it possible that she was actually really good for the people of Dalton and that she was the victim of a fake news campaign? That's what I had to find out. So if you get reelected, what's something you want to do in your as mayor?
When I get reelected? Because I'm going to come in by a landslide like Trump did. Just know that. So when I get reelected,
Ain't gonna
I'll
lie. She move and act like Trump hit. I'm just gonna throw it out there. She act like Trump might have hit. She done mention Trump when I heard something about Trump twice. And how she act, how she go about her little, you feel me? Trump might have hit.
show the residents, those that's been blind, to what it is that I truly vision for the Southland, which is growth, opportunity, businesses.
Tiffany, we are at the infamous ice rink right now. The ice rink that was claimed to be your personal party spot. Is it open to the public? What's going on here?
Personal party spot.
People can tell whatever lies all they want, but this is the ice in the garage. We didn't put the ice down this season because they wouldn't allow Public Works to basically help us with the ice.
So people in the public have been using this ice rink?
Yeah. Hey, y'all! It's your mayor, Tiffany A. Henyard, the people's mayor. We here in the village of Dalton, and we about to get our skate on. Remember, when all 5 of them trustees said no, look what God did.
Tiffany claims the ice rink was open to the public, but there's no proof of that at all, and her opponents will point out that the only time they saw the rink in use was when Tiffany was throwing private parties there.
The first year we opened it, we put the ice was down. So it was dope.
But it's used in the summer too to skate?
Yeah. It's open all year round.
I'm getting ready to get out of this seat because that's a bald-faced lie.
I'm getting ready to get out of this seat because that's a bald-faced lie. Hey, I like her. She the only one that I'm really listening to the whole time. Like she mean what she saying. She dead serious. Like she ain't playing. You You feel me?
When she was having an event there, and she invited the residents
Clean
to come
house.
there to her event.
2025.
Anything for Tiffany here. Let me
What
just
you said
make
right
this
now?
crystal.
Residents to come there to her event.
Anything for Tiffany here. Let me just make this crystal clear to everybody. I pay for my own everything. My clothes, my hair, my makeup, my whatever. It comes from Tiffany Here's money, meaning me. I pay them directly.
And she said that the purchases from the beauty supply shop for wigs, they were not wigs for her, but for somebody else.
You're going to make me laugh. That's untruth. And if that was so, she would have stated who she purchased it for and gave the receipts.
So anything else that's happening, I couldn't tell you nothing about because I don't even rock like that. I just told you where I come from. So why do I have to pay any other type of way?
And none of the vehicles you purchased.
No, hell no.
Did you think that was a bad negotiation to pay $50K over asking for it?
I just think that people should tell the truth and stop lying on other people to get out of their situations. I'm not into that.
Another of the accusation was that you had the police shoot up a rival.
Shooters. This is comical. I told you it's too many rumors. Why would I do that?
These people have terrorized the residents, went to people's homes. They even came
She
to
took
my
it
house.
to the next level.
There's no media allowed in the school.
I'm super mayor. I'm coming in stamping. I'm telling you, YN
The
energy.
Tooth Fairy made it to the house last.
Tiffany on straight Black Force energy. She is a YN. I'm telling you. What do we call them? What do we call the ladies, the girls that are YNs? We need to come up with something. YGs, nigga? Like, I don't know. YGs don't hit the same. She a YG, man.
How y'all doing today?
Good. What's going through your mind right now, Tiffany?
I'm excited. I can't wait till this evening's results come through. I am excited
No,
for
she
the
gonna
residents of Dalton.
Is there anything in hindsight that you would have done differently over these last 4 years?
Yeah, I would have told one of the trustees first. I think that I was blindsided from the go. I came in 2021. And when I came in 2021, I was faced with a recall. So you never gave me the opportunity to continue to govern. And I want the opportunity to govern my time. I think the time is now.
If you don't win, what are you going to do?
I might run for something bigger.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, so it was just a chaotic scene here at the voting booth. Clamoring to media, sheriffs, citizens trying to vote. A push, a melee at the front, but the super mayor came in, placed her vote, and she's confident she's going to be having a victory.
I'm excited. I'm excited. A lot of people are coming out. People see that we need change in Dalton. Regardless of the videos and the receipts that's not receipts, people see that there's a cloud over Dalton. And the sun is out today because it's going to be a good
Sun
day.
is out today. You finna get outside. In other words.
Not even close. Not nowhere near. Because these people here hate her.
Do the trustees
They do, though.
get paperwork from the CPA?
They do.
90% of everybody that talk
Can you prove
don't
it?
like her.
Oh, it's already proved. It's on the internet. You saw it? You ain't see it?
No, I didn't
You
see
ain't see the
it.
checks get wrote?
What checks?
Oh, you ain't see the checks? Oh, you ain't been watching.
Which checks?
It's checks for stuff that they wrote.
Like what?
Attorneys, for other things, stuff for other people.
If the trustees are stealing, why,
I didn't say they were stealing.
I think you just did.
No, I didn't.
You just said they're stealing, they're getting checks.
I said they on bank accounts.
So wouldn't that be stealing?
What you mean? Hold on one second.
Provide to them.
Big.
Said too much.
Man, we gonna
He
see
done
what it
said
is
too
tonight.
much.
Is Tiffany having an election party?
Yeah, we are having a victory moment. That's what we're gonna call it. It's gonna be victory.
I pray that she be gone today because we need somebody who's going to do right by the communities and the township, who's going to be honest, who's going to do the bookkeeping correctly, and who's going to tell the residents what it really is out here.
We like to give a lot of attention to the national elections, but I think local elections matter just as much, if not more, because that's who makes the decisions on expenditures in your town. It
Right.
is fascinating to see a local election in a town you probably never heard of get so big.
That's facts, though. If you're not gonna vote for your
He
local.
runs a food pantry.
I need to do it
GA.
myself. I'm
Not
telling
Dr.
telling
Scott's
y'all.
food pantry.
I'm just not learning that it's more important for real.
Dr. Scott is. Who's Dr. Scott?
She was a lady that was
Recently.
having a lot of trouble getting funding for her building.
The lady that had all the drywall exposed in the video and the
that building wasn't finished.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, so you do know Dr. Scott. So the last time we were here, Tiffany was kind of shutting her down, but now it's absolutely cracking.
How did I see you guys walking out? Hey, how are you?
This is Dr. Scott. She runs a nonprofit food pantry called Free Indeed, a cool community concept in which residents get to pick out their food grocery store style. Last time we had met with her, she was in financial dire straits due to Team Tiffany preventing her from running her business by weaponizing the city licensing process. Here's what was new with her. Good to see you, Dr. Scott.
Good to see you too. Look at you.
I know, I had to wear my best to Dothan today.
A lot is going through my mind today. I am thinking about everything that has happened, and we have gotten to this point where we're praying that it will be a change of power for the village of Dalton so that we can move forward. It's a grocery store, but everything is completely free. The community needs this. As you can see, the line is always...
Hey, see this goat, man?
And it's fresh.
We ain't got none of that over here.
I mean, meats and everything. We were able to relaunch our
I go grab an apple and eat it.
program because before we didn't have the repairs done, but now we're able to give out Pampers and wipes and different things.
That's crazy, though.
And it's all free. It's all free. If you remember the last time that you guys were here, we had just flooded. We needed repairs to be done, and this room was not even done. But here, this is our health and nutrition space, and so we use this space to have health workshops about high blood pressure.
This is so good for the community. Why would someone block it?
I have no idea.
Do you believe she blocked Dr. Scott from functioning within her nonprofit?
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Without a shadow
and we went
of a
and
doubt.
talked with Dr. Scott. And I just felt so bad for her because she had purchased this building. And I think she spent like $600,000 or $700,000. And her program was fantastic. And this lady was blocking her with permits. She was blocking her with inspections. And not only that, the inspectors, the code enforcers were not certified to do any type of inspections at all.
This area here, when we purchased the property, the idea was to open up, a thrift store to give people access to quality items. We have not been able to do that.
How long has this been sitting vacant for?
July.
And you still have to pay property taxes.
Yes.
You still have to pay rent. You still have to pay overhead, insurance, all of that.
I still have mortgage. I still have insurance. I do partner with other organizations that give me volunteers, but I do have a small team that we have to pay payroll because we still function. We still try to serve the community by having the grocery store available.
Last time I felt like you had a little bit of a weary spirit, but right now you're full of energy and vibrancy.
Yeah.
What's the change?
Well, the change is that we're able to help the community more. Thanks to you guys, that video went viral and people did donate and we were able to maintain. And so I'm excited.
Well, folks, I think this deserves a good sequel. So we're going to have a part 2 to this fundraiser. I'm going to put $1,000 down. And you, the people back home, and we raised $40,000, over $40,000 last time as a community crowdfunding for something good. And you see the mission, how it's expanded. And I think if we can add to that, it's beautiful. So that GoFundMe link will be in the pinned comments. Donate whatever speaks to you from $5 to $1 million. If you got it.
Go donate your check.
I had been calling Tiffany all election day to meet with her, and she proved to be a slippery character. Luckily, locals told me where she was, and I rolled up on her because I was dying to confront her about a couple of lies she had told me to my face. Here's what happened. How's it going out there?
What's up? It's going great. It's doing good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's standing out to you about today so far?
What's standing out is that the people loving on me, supporting me, coming out, and basically praying for me. So I love that part.
There's something I gotta ask you about. Last time I talked to you, I asked you about the Tahoes. What did you tell me?
From Vegas to Chicago, I rode around in Tahoe.
Tiffany showed me a sneak peek of a song she was dropping, and in that song I heard the lines, from Vegas to Chicago, riding around in Tahoes, after she had just told me she had nothing to do with the Tahoes. So I had to see what the hell was going on. So just to tell the people what's going on, you're about to debut. Is this a sneak peek at a song?
Oh yeah, definitely. People, to feed my people. From Vegas to Chicago, rode around in Tahoe. 17
Do you have a song about any of the steakhouses or flights? But you said Keith Freeman, Bob, right?
We went over that, but today is about my election. Today I want to talk about my election.
But what the hell is this?
I want to talk about my election.
What is this?
What is that?
That's your signature, dude.
That someone used, and I told you that.
So someone forged your signature.
They did. The board knows about that, so why don't you ask them about it?
If you look at me in my face and tell me something, and then someone's like, hey, she lied to you, look at the thing.
I didn't lie to you. I didn't lie. I did not sign that.
So Keith Freeman forged your signature?
Yes.
To see if it's possible if Keith Freeman forged Tiffany's signature, let's compare this signature with other Tiffany signatures that we have. And we have many of them. Here, here, and here. So it's either Tiffany is adding yet another lie to the pile, or Keith Freeman is the best forger that Dalton's ever seen. If this isn't substance, it's on paper.
Hold on. Let's talk about the trustees spending $100,000. And they gave to their lawyer just, February 11th or the 13th.
How'd they steal it?
They wired the money to him. They're not on bank accounts. How are they doing it? Let's talk about Jason House giving the lawyer $108,000 that he signed on a check and he's not on the bank account. That's the real stuff. I put up receipts. Y'all don't talk about that. Y'all talk about
receipts?
Online.
Where?
Online.
Well, we looked for them and we found her YouTube channel, Tiff Speaks the Truth. She says she's being open and transparent, but something odd is happening. 1, there are no real receipts. 2, the comments are turned off, which is odd for someone trying to be transparent. But 3, we did notice a sick preview to her music video, To Feed the People. Check this out. Pretty cool, right? But no receipts. So the search for Tiffany's truth continues.
Like, what's wrong with y'all?
That was your hairdresser that bought the wigs, not Keith Freeman.
See the stuff you're talking about. What else?
I went and looked back at the receipts.
What else? What else?
Folks, Tiffany's own personal stylist bought these wigs for her after she got elected. This is footage of them together. And here are pictures from the mannequins of the store in which the wigs were bought, and Tiffany wearing them on her head. How much more blatant of a lie can you make? And my question is this, Tiffany, if you're assigned this money and there's nothing wrong about this, why hide it? Why not just own it and say, yeah, those are my wigs? But it's just another example of the pathological manner in which Tiffany lies and operates.
But
you moved past it.
Let's
It's literally on
talk
paper.
about some of the stuff that I put out that y'all not talking about.
Okay.
Such as the money that I just spoke of. You're going to mention that. What about the money that we do have? We got $2.4 million in an MLT fund. Why? But we broke, right? So how money coming up missing to pay your lawyer, but you're not taking care of the residents. You're not doing the sidewalks, the streets, the alleys. But we got $2.4 million to do them at. This is what we're supposed to do, but we're not doing it. And when I say we, not me, the board of trustees, because they control the purse.
Like everyone's just targeting you. You're the best mayor that's ever happened. People are just targeting you for no reason or another.
Yes, it's a civil corruption charge.
She said just a couple minutes ago that Keith Freeman forged her signature.
Tiffany is a compulsive liar.
Her next thing, she said that the purchases from the beauty supply shop for wigs, they were not wigs for her, but for somebody else.
If that was so, she would have stated who she purchased it for and gave the receipts. But I do know that her hairstylist was on Dalton payroll.
Her signature, is that the Tahoe lease?
Yes. I'm just amazed that a human being can lie like that.
I'm sorry, but she really said that's not her signature.
It is f***ing right here.
Oh my God.
The culture of her campaign seems untrustworthy in the way they conduct themselves. If you are speaking the truth, you say it with your chest. You say it with your arms open. You're ready to be
They're so defensive.
You're
They
ready to
just
share your story.
extra defensive.
Her campaign workers looked like they were paid cigarettes to show up. Like, what is... So this is the campaign office for Jason House. How are you guys?
Okay, good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
So I just had a little face-off with Tiffany.
Oh.
Yeah, so I asked her about the Tahoes again. She lied about the Tahoes again, and I took out the receipt with her signature. And she said she said Keith Freeman forged the signature. So it's, to me, I'm not used to dealing with people that can look you straight in the eyes and lie like that. Right. So it's unsettling to me to deal with a person like that.
We knew we needed to do something when she won the election.
The Henyard camp has not invited us all day to anything. We just have popped up and seen her. But I'm interested to see. We have 30 minutes before the polling closes, and her future is decided.
What y'all thinking, too? Y'all think they done, you feel me, they done voted for or what?
Eyes on her campaign.
It's obvious. I ain't even finna build it up.
So we're making a little spy mission to see what happens.
Both candidates said that they were going to win the election by a landslide, and both of them were hosting election parties. So I put a cameraman in each camp, and this was the difference between Camp House and Camp Henyard.
See what Tiffany look like.
What's on your mind right now?
88%. That never happens in a primary election.
Dang! She just got the DJ and her friends.
What's on my mind right now is the future adult.
What?
Has been wanting this from maybe about 3.5 years.
See, everybody to come together and do this because it seemed like it was impossible.
They in good spirits, happy, smiling, joyful. You feel me? They feeling good right now that she gone.
After it was clear she was
it ain't even about a house.
I learned that Tiffany was going to no-show her election party, so I decided to tell the people gathered there the news.
We got word that Tiffany isn't really showing up today, folks. So I think this might be it. It's been a good run for Dalton, but I think it's come to an end. It's been a landslide victory in the House faction. It's a packed parking lot. And it's kind of the opposite of this vibe. So, peace. Have a good day.
I guess I think this thing is falling flat. And to me, what it goes to show is that the truth matters. Representing your people well matters. And when you don't do it, the people have something to say about it.
Thanks.
And so we were living in two different worlds. Well, and we found out today which one the people want.
Dang, I'm talking about, look at all them in there. Showed up and showed out for buddy.
Alright, we just left Tiffany's no-show.
I wasn't over there, Tommy G.
No-show, and 4 people were there.
Obviously, it's gonna be that.
Were you surprised at all by the results?
No.
We celebrate not just the victory at the polls, but a victory for truth, integrity, and for the will of the people. Jason House and the Clean House slate has ushered a new era, one built on transparency, accountability, and deep love for their community.
Get up out of here. Hey, Jason won. Shawty was stealing the money, doing what she wanted to do with it. She was thugging. You feel me? I told y'all we need to come up with a name for the YNs that's females. You feel me? Because that what she just did when she got the offer. She treated it like she was on Black Force type timing. You feel me? That's what she did. She went YN mode. But I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here to the net reaction. Tommy G came with another banger that was smooth, that was tough. You feel me? He keep getting into these nice videos. Like even the last few videos Tommy G been dropping been crazy. That nigga keep doing it every time. But I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here and get to the next reaction. Peace out, my nigga.